I've always been compelled by Malcolm X, the story of Malcolm X. I remember as a kid, me and my brother snuck to the movie theater to watch Malcolm X. I think my parents thought the themes were too adult. I never forget the first time my brother saw it, he wept. It was the first time I really seen him cry like that.
Well, the Malcolm X story, I liked him because of his rhetoric. That's what really drew me to him.
I began to read about Malcolm X and all those feelings that I had about watching the film as a young adult and also living in Harlem.
And then it just clicked. Well, who could find Malcolm's voice?
The acting company contacted me. They just took a liking to my writing, and he wanted to know if I'd be interested in a commission, a retelling of or an adaptation of the Julius Caesar story using the life of Malcolm X.
And I think that there's this, historical idea that you can reclaim the present by looking at the past. It's certainly inherent in those two stories about Julius Caesar, about Malcolm X. And I think hopefully that generates a comprehensive conversation around all of those issues, certainly, violence and race and religion. But, it's also, I think to me, both of it, I just said it, but, I'll say it again, it's really about two people that were so definitely loved and did so much good, and they were assassinated because they were good. I heard Marcus's first language on this play at the same moment the students did. I didn't really have any, we had talked about it certainly endlessly, and I had an idea what was gonna, so it was just exhilarating. Literally we went to run off the pages, of the script, and we brought them in, and to see that with students, it's just terrific.
This process so far, working with these young people, students that all have been great to work with, and using the text and hearing it out loud has been invaluable. I was excited from the beginning when I realized I would have access to both actors and students, and also have a week to just write and experiment. But it has been even greater than I expected it to be. And I literally can't stop writing because I'm just so inspired by the energy that people are bringing into the room, but also the passion. And what's so great about Shakespeare is there's so much to learn in a single line. And it reminds me that there's so much you can do in a single scene. And so I'm gonna kind of overdo it first and then pull back. That's my plan.